Welcome back, everybody. I'm standing over at the southwest corner of my property, more or less. I'm actually a ways away from the boundary, but it occurred to me that I'd never actually stepped back really far. That mountain of dirt you see between this viewpoint and the house right now is where I took the last video, and I just want to kind of put the house into context of the surrounding terrain, just so people might understand kind of how it sits in the landscape. So I think it looks pretty cool. I'm walking around just getting a different perspective on the house and where it sits relative to the trees and the property and the berm on the other side of it. And I know there's a lot kind of in the way with this mountains of dirt that's been excavated that needs to be moved to fill in some low spots of the property, but I think it's kind of a cool viewpoint. I never really stepped back and appreciated it. So from here you can kind of see that the grading of the south lawn where we're looking at right now needs to come down a little bit where that cedar tree is, that tall one, because you can't see the bottom of the first floor, and of course there's a bunch of rock and other piles of debris that are in the way. But I would say the grade has to drop down another foot or so there at least to make this a nice even walk out across the main south lawn. So yeah, I think it's just kind of neat. In my head it looks a little bit like a UFO that landed or something. I don't really know what to call it, but guys did a lot of work today. They got the upper part of where the air handler is going to go, the third-story turret or tower. They got the roof decking up on there. They got the fascia board, technically it's rim joist, but they got the rim joist material up around there. And the guys hung a few more of the LVL rafters, but we actually ran short. We got to order about 10 more, so there's some more coming. They were supposed to be here this morning, but unfortunately the lumber supply didn't quite get here in time. And since this is the holiday before Christmas, they probably won't be here until Tuesday. So we'll resume filling in those last probably 8 or 10, whatever it was, LVL rafters on Tuesday. And so there'll be a bit of a gap for actual construction videos for the next few days. I'll be over here on the weekend doing some excavation, doing some, trying to move these piles out of the way actually, and try to do some of the filling in the low spots I was talking about earlier. So that'll be my Christmas weekend break. That's what I'll be working on. And hopefully everybody out there who watches this video has some good plans for the holidays. I hope everyone's with loved ones and family and friends and things like that. And anyway, stay tuned and check in, and you might see some other fun excavation videos over the weekend. All right, and as always, if you think people will be interested in this channel, share it with your friends, and like and subscribe if you're new. Thanks, everyone. Bye.